It's a race to rescue those trapped 41 workers, and certainly the family members are anxious. The government is saying that they're trying their best. But there's no timeline as such that has been given. Let me bring in my guests now. We have Naveen Kumar Bhatnagar, who's former DIG of NDRF. He has handled similar rescue operations in the past. We also have Dr. Suresh Kumar, Medical Director of LNJP Hospital here in Delhi. Mr. Bhatnagar, beginning with you, because the latest press release that has come from the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways doesn't really talk about any kind of timeline. They're talking about processes. They're talking about what is being done. Do you think there cannot be any timeline given at this juncture at all?
Yeah, nobody can give the timeline, but we can do the efforts. We should not compromise in the efforts, and whatever the best efforts are available, machines are available, we are getting in time. So, but the terrain is like that a few points are very weak, because already we know that these mountains are of rocky mountains and having the lot of water stagnation, and due to that in a certain area soil is very soft. That is why it happened, otherwise it can't be happened, and we will be able to get all the people out. But no problem, all are safe. We have given the enough food, air and all these things we are making, and also there is a hope that we will get them out very soon. Yeah.
Yes, we are certainly living on that hope. But Dr. Suresh Kumar, the fact is that, these workers who are there in that space, of course, that's not really, it's an open space where they are trapped clearly. But I want to understand from you, how difficult would it be in terms of their health? 9 days, do you think it's almost important what has been done right now to provide them with some kind of liquid diet, because that's important now?
That's very important. As you know that this is a very confined space, and yes, they can have a health-related issues, maybe acute one or maybe chronic one. Most important thing in this is the oxygen supply.
Yes.
Already there is sufficient oxygen supply. They can have the oxygen deficiency, they can have the respiratory problems, they can have ventilation related problems, and these workers can have other like chemicals and the dust related issues. They can have the problem in the eyes, the problem in the skin. But overall, because oxygen is sufficient there and food supply chain is also maintained, so fairly we hope that they are successfully rescued.
Yes, but the question is also about their well-being, because there were reports that had come in of some workers not reporting well, in the sense that there was nausea and other health conditions too.
Definitely, because once we have a lot of workers in the closed atmosphere, they have the problems with the sleep. They have the exposure to the dust, mainly the cements and other sand particles. So there is definitely a short-term complication and the long-term complication. The risk is there, definitely. But the reassurance and that the liquid diet and semi-solid diet is reaching them. So some of these issues are already the team is taking care.
What about the psychological, challenges?
Definitely, there are a lot of
because there are 41 of them. All of them would be, there is that great degree of uncertainty. They do not know what's happening outside, although messages are being communicated. But do you think there is that fear?
There are many studies across the globe, mainly the Europe and England. They have seen that these psychological issues, their long-term health issues are definitely there. And we have seen that the World Congress have already published many papers for this type of events. And we have seen that if the continuous food supply, oxygen supply, and they have the proper mask, dust to prevent the dust. So these are already, the safety measures are already there, and the team is expertise in this tunnel. Various issues are there, but there is as Bhatnagar Sahab has just told that there is a big challenge. You never know the type of...
Yes. Before I get to the aspect of dipping temperature, because that's certainly, the temperature is become very, very cold there. Mr. Bhatnagar, I want to understand from you, the rescue operations which you would have, oversaw, participated in the past and now, the kind of equipments that have arrived, the kind of, challenges that are there, what makes this very, very difficult?
Yeah, definitely. It's a typical type challenge which we are facing, because in previous we have not faced like that such a crucial and critical conditions, and where such a thing happens. Anyhow, our people are making their effort best, and our NDRF people are well trained. But we should have some place, or we should get some penetration through pipe and all this thing. We can do it, but we should be able to get the pipe inside the particular our target where our 41 people are stuck. So as and when we will be able to get them approachable, immediately our people will go. They will take out all the men from that particular place, and medical team is ready to give all the amenities and required items there. So
is there a parallel route that is being created now? Because there was a plan A which failed, there's a plan B which failed, now there is another plan on which the authorities are working on.
Yeah, so from all the way, from even horizontally and as well as the other places also, vertically also, they have trying. So if they will be succeeded, so I think it's a matter of hardly 30 hours or to 40 hours, or depend upon the God, how God will give us the way, how the God will help us in the rescue operations. It depends upon the God. But anyhow, our efforts are going on, and technical teams are there. A lot of experts are there to cover all these things. Now robotics, we are taking the help of robotics through DRDO and all these things. It will give a great help to us. And now they have been given the food also, the khichdi, dalia, and other things also. So it's a great achievement, a great news. Please cooperate. I will request from all the people to cooperate. Don't make panic. Don't make panic.
We certainly hope that the workers who are trapped there are rescued at the earliest. But Dr. Kumar, the question of dipping temperature, the temperature is constantly becoming a challenge there. Our reporters are on ground, they are saying that at night it is 5 degrees. It's very cold.
Temperature is definitely a challenge, but as long as we have the sufficient ventilation, as long as we are able to maintain the sufficient oxygen supply, then it's not a major issue, because most of these workers, we have seen in the past through the various studies that they have the problem with the either carbon monoxide, or because of the hydrogen sulfide, or because of the other inhalational injuries, which are not there in this case, because there is a sufficient oxygen supply. So ventilation is well maintained, their food supply chain is well maintained, so they are well hydrated. There is no electrolyte imbalance in these workers. So we hope that everything goes very smoothly. And most of these are the motivated one, and they have the good communication with the rest of the team. So this temperature issue is only if it is extreme cold or a minus temperature, then only it is a health challenge. But so far the temperature is, they have some sort of health issues with it. Major if you have a snowfall or then otherwise.
All right, Dr. Suresh Kumar and Naveen Kumar Bhatnagar, thank you so much for joining us. It's been 9 days already, but as far as the rescue team is concerned, they are still not able to give some kind of timeline. They are struggling with the terrain. That's very, very evident now. But let's see. And we certainly hope that tomorrow is the last day, and all those trapped workers are evacuated at the earliest. Thanks so much for watching.